Hello guys, my name is Marco. So on this video, I'm going to try to attempt to show you and explain to you guys how I made this. If you guys don't know what this thing is Tracer's gun from Overwatch. If you don't know, if you just clicked on the video because you were curious about this, then there it is. Search it up online. There's that. But if you are a fan, if you want to make a gun, that's great. Here it is. Overwatch is one of those games that I love, like the guns that they have, and also I love the art style and everything like that. One thing that I don't like about it is that, well, it's not this, I don't like about it, it's just that there's a lot of these great characters, but then you play first person. And it's like, I wish it could be like a way where you can go to like third person, or I don't know. This one is something that I'm not 100% happy like how I made it. I don't really like it a lot the way I made it. Kind of messed up a little bit, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this video. Hopefully someone can figure out how they can make it better, because there are a lot of things that are missing with this gun, which later on I will do an update and I will make some better, and I will tell you guys exactly what I did that is actually better. Okay, so hope you guys like this video. So the first thing I did is I got an outline. I made an outline of the gun because that's really important. Then after that, I cut out the outline using a pair of scissors. Now the inside is really important that you use an X-Acto knife, because if you use scissors, then you're gonna fold the entire thing. So now there's that. So then after that, once I cut out the entire outline, I traced it into a poster board. Now I have this piece of scrap of poster board that I use just so I don't have to buy a new one or kind of like waste one. So I traced it there. Now the top part that is like a big huge line, I use a box cutter. If you guys have one, there's that. Now the rest of it, I use an X-Acto knife, because X-Acto knife is really great to cut out those little curved edges and all those things. After that, I got my outline again, and now what I'm going to do with this outline is that I'm going to cut out the top piece of the outline. Then I'm going to get it and I'm going to trace it to my scrap piece of poster board that I have, and I'm going to cut it out with an X-Acto knife. Now once I cut that piece out, that piece is going to be this part right here on top of it. If you guys can see that, there's a piece on top of it. So there's that. Then after that, I'm gonna get again the piece that I cut out. That was this part. I'm gonna cut out the other piece that is in the bottom. There's actually a line right there, which is there's this part right here, this bottom part, the one that kind of like has these lines and go all the way down, is this entire piece. So once I cut that piece and trace to a poster board and cut that piece out with an X-Acto knife, then I have this piece right here, which is the entire thing, and this piece on top of it, which is this entire thing, and then I have this bottom piece right here. That's what I have. Next, what I want to do is I want to cut out this circle right here. So in my outline, I cut out that circle and I traced it to a poster board, and I cut out 2 of them. Cut out this part right here of the outline. If you guys see the outline, cut it out, I cut out one, which is the big piece. The other one is kind of sort of like a trim piece, and the reason why I did that is because once I glue this one together and I sand these part down, it's going to create this curve shape, which is what I wanted to have. So one of the things that I did show in the video is that I actually glued these two pieces together, and this one, glued them, and after I sanded. What I recommend, because it's something I did and I didn't really like how it came out, one of the things I would recommend is just gluing these two pieces, glue them together. Okay, glue these two pieces together and also glue these pieces together, but don't glue them to the big, you know, gun outline thing. Don't glue them there. And once you have those pieces done, then what you want to do is that this part right here, just sand this part out. So basically you're going to have this big piece right here, which is the entire thing, and then you're going to have this smaller piece right here, and since it's going to be like an overlapping like this on top, you want to sand all that part down so it could be like smooth, like a nice smooth transition. You know, that's how you're going to create this, if you guys can see that, this part right here that is going like that, that curves like that. That's how you want to sand out all this entire thing so it creates that. And then once you got this top part done sanded, you want to glue it inside here. Now the glue that I use is I use my glue gun. You can use any gun that works for you. I just love using the glue gun because it works. And after you get that part done, what you want to do is get this part, you know, this part right here, which is the circle. You want to sand out, but just the first layer of it, not the second one, just the first one. Sand it like a circular thing, and as you can see that. Then after that comes with this part. This part you want to sand this entire thing. Make sure it blends in with this, and then glue it. And once you glue all these three pieces together, then you want to sand a little bit of this part. Okay, so now that I got everything glued in, sanded out, everything really nice and good. Now what I did is that I put on this product called Mosh Pot. Now there's many versions of Mosh Pot. All of them do something. I don't know what all of them do. I only know what two of them do. There's this one, the orange one, which is the glossy one. Then there's the matte one, which is the yellow one. Those are the only two I would recommend, because the other ones I really don't know what they do. I believe there's a green one, a blue one. I don't know what they do. I don't know. I never bought them, so there's that. But this one will give you a shine look. The matte one will give you a not so shine look, but it's still great. Now, why are we using Mosh Pot? Here's the thing. Mosh Pot is like a sealer, but since we're working with either you can foam, poster board, anything like that, the paint will not stick to that. So we need to use Mosh Pot so the paint will stick to the Mosh Pot on it, so the paint will stick to it, if you know what I mean. So there's that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. So now I'm going to paint this. I did the primer, so what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna get this hook right here. It's like a hook thing. I'm gonna hook it up to something. I'm gonna get this, put it like that, and then I'm gonna spray paint it. And I'm gonna be using this, which is flat black. I think it's going to look nice. So after I got done giving it a primer, wait until it gets dried, put some matte black spray paint, then I ended up painting it white. So there's that. And then I drilled a hole right here, and I put a PVC pipe. I put this foam thing in here, and that's how I ended up finishing it. I didn't record that because I simply forgot to record it, and I don't know why. And also there's that. Now here's the thing. I'm showing you guys this side, and I didn't show you guys this side of it because I didn't paint or anything like that. Haven't done that because the reason is this side I didn't like how it came out. This side is I didn't like. I mean, I did like the way it came out. The reason is because since I did two of them and I put them together, but I did them separately, it came out looking kind of weird because I did both of them differently. Like on this one is the way that I recommend doing it, which this one was basically I gluing the two pieces, which is the big piece, big top piece, and the small piece, glue them together, and I sanded those smoothly. Then I glue them right here, and then I sand the other one. On this one, I did not do that. On this one, I glued all of them here, and I ended up sanding them all of them at the same time. That's why I said to glue two pieces together and then glue them right here and just sand this whole thing. That's what I decided to do. Now here's the thing. I'm not an expert at making props, okay? I'm not this person that knows how to make a lot of stuff. I'm just an amateur. This one came out looking, to me, I think it came out looking kind of cool. Kind of that I can't believe I actually made it and all that stuff. There is a lot of things, problems with this that I made. This was just a video that I just made, you know, because I am making more stuff and I am learning more and more and more. And soon I'm gonna come back to this and probably make one better. I'm testing out different products, different things that are cheaper, stuff like that I can use. Right now I want to work on this other prop, but I can't work on that prop until I finish this one. And this one has been a pain in the ass because I've not been like, I'm talking about not making it, but more like in a sense of like editing it. So there's that. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys in my next video and stay tuned for more. Bye.